Hey everyone, this is Tom with Fresh Vintage Garage. Today we're checking out the TOPDON ArtiDiag Pro. Big shout out to TOPDON for sending this over and sponsoring this video. We're going to go ahead and jump outside, right into the car. We're going to show you the OBD2 capabilities, the live data graphing, service reset functions, the bi-directional control, the list goes on, a whole bunch of stuff. Be sure to check out the second half of the video for the unboxing because we want to show you what's inside this box and all the features and stuff that come with this right inside the case. Let's go ahead and jump outside and we'll show you the diagnostics right now. We're here in our 2020 Subaru Outback and we have the ArtiDiag Pro plugged in. We're going to jump right into it here. We're going to click diagnostics. And you can see we could, scroll through and find Subaru, but I'm just going to hit auto detect. There we go. And so let's do a health report. This is a newer Subaru and the computers in it are much, much faster. And what you're getting here is just like it sounds, an overall comprehensive health report of the vehicle. You can see what looks good and what is, in this case, abnormal. So we'll look at that and see what's going on in the air conditioning. But really, really nice way to just push a button and give the customer, you can click share here and say, here's your vehicle, here's the 2 or 3 things we found. This might be the cause of why it's acting the way you're describing it. So nice feature to have, a quick push button for a shopper, even a DIYer. Now, system selection is kind of a broken down, like chunked out version of the health report. It'll give you the ability to go into any one thing. And let's just jump right into air conditioning here. We'll get into the engine and the OBD2 codes in just a minute, but let's read default codes to see why that said abnormal. Okay, so here's our circuit sensor. This just says it's a low open circuit, and there's actually a code search here. Let's see what happens when we click on code search. And so it's just bringing up a Google page. We do have this hooked up to Wi-Fi and Subaru, so it's actually on the forum, so that probably means it's a somewhat common thing. In the main screen here, you can see you can choose whatever you want. So let's dive right into engine. And we're just going to read some fault codes. I will make note this Subaru does not have any check engine lights on, so you can see no diagnostic code. Go. Let's read some data stream. So here's everything that we can see, and I'm just going to hit select all, and then let me put my brake on. There we go. So forgive the noise with the engine running, but let's hit OK, and let's see what happens here. So you can see everything loading up. That is interesting. It's a little laggy, probably because it's suddenly hitting all that data at once there. But if you want to graph any of this, and that's our actual opening angle, interesting to see. So let me just hit the gas a little bit, and you can see it changed. Very cool to see. Let's combine a few of these. I want to find a few different. Let's see here. I definitely do not want any analytical anything. Let's see if we can find catalyst temperature. There we go. And let's find one other thing. Coolant temperature. Perfect. So let me hit the gas and see if anything really adjusts or changes. So obviously I need to do a better job of choosing things to show in the live data graphing, but you get the idea here, and it's really fascinating to see the amount of different stuff. So back at this main screen, we're going to dive right into the actuation. Let me just turn the radiator fan on. I'm going to do without monitoring data, and so we should hear it here. I'm going to hit start. You can't hear it, but it's very, very faint. I do hear it running. It's like very extremely low speed. And let's hit back. So this actually gives you the reset manually via the Subaru method built into the car without using the actual software on the scan tool. Test mode change, I'm not sure what that is. Let's see, check the OK. And throttle, manual matching. So we hear more and more requests in the comments about throttle adaptation, so to speak. So Manual matching, it's nice to see that that is in here, the manual method. Let's see what else is in here. Let's go back to, let's try and find the actual power windows. Here we go, power window. And you can see how much of this stuff is chunked out. Let me just jump out of here real quick. This is all broken out into the different potential systems that are in this car. They have a pretty good idea what came standard, but all this stuff may be optional. So they put everything in here just in case. And in this case, I want to see if I can get the driver's side window to go up and down. Actuation test, this should be it here. Power window, yeah, this has got to be it. Without monitoring. And let's go up. Okay, so power window, and I'm not touching, obviously I'm touching the scan tool. I'm going to stop at midway. And then let's go back and down. And there we go. So nice to see the bi-directional control capability here. And let's go back into the other stuff here. What else is going on in here? So if we're in the garage, so I won't do it. But if you wanted to actuate the power lift gate, that is in here. I just have to find it. Power rear gate right there. So if we wanted to make that go up, we're not going to because it'll crack the top of the ceiling in the garage. But if we wanted to actuate that, it's right there. So a lot of cool features in here. And let's see what's in advanced function. So bunch of different odds and ends here. Really allows you to dig into the car if you have some kind of nuanced thing going on with the vehicle that you're working on. Let's go all the way back out here, the end. I'm just going all the way back to the home screen. There we go. So services should be like our hot reset functions. That's exactly what it is. So oil reset, steering angle sensor, and the list goes on. Brake bleeding, EGR adaptation. You see more and more of the stuff being needed, if nothing else, for maintenance on a lot of newer vehicles, injector coating and stuff. So really, really cool to see all the different features that come standard in the ArtiDiag Pro. Now, remote assistance is basically like it sounds. TOPDON can log into the actual scan tool if needed. And this TeamViewer Quick Support is actually a pretty common one. We see it used on a lot of different scan tools across the actual scan tool spectrum. IM readiness is just like it sounds. If you're in California, if you're in a state that's really strict on emissions, this gives you a one-click button, and you can see if you're good to go, or maybe there's some kind of issue going on. But everything here looks good. We got green across the board, so that's really nice to see. And something, you probably already spotted it, but you have your voltage up here. It's a pretty common feature on most any scan tool, but really nice to have, because this is the second video we recorded today, and we want to make sure we're not running the battery dead in the car. Software upgrades, just like they sound. Let's see what's in other modules here. So if you had the optional, actually, okay, I thought there was an optional accessory, but it's just telling you the battery voltage. So that's kind of nice. Let's see if we turn the headlights on. Is it going to show a drop, like a drop or a draw at all? Nothing obvious here, but nice feature to have if you want to do a quick battery check. And data, let's see what else is in here. Okay, so this is where all your data lives. You took a screenshot, or you actually did like a report for a customer and you need to review it, say 2-3 weeks later or whatever. Let's take a look inside here to see what's inside the box. So it comes in a really, really nice case. I'll just set this on the floor here. Very nice case to help protect your investment, especially if you're a mobile mechanic or you're out constantly using this thing every day in the shop. It has pretty much full OBD2 capability, live data graphing, bidirectional control, CAN, DoIP, and the list goes on. FCA, AutoAuth, a whole bunch of other stuff. Let me let this turn on. While we're letting that turn on, we see a bunch of different stuff in here. Manual, and then these are specific to, in this case, I think one of these is for Chrysler. I thought this said Chrysler on it when we were looking at it. But this one is, one of these is BMW, if I remember correctly. Yeah, BMW 20. And this one is Benz, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Benz 38. So what these specifically are just extra adapters, because this is more of a global tool, not just the US, although these are good for US and other parts of the world. The main OBD2 connector is right here, and you just actually screw it together, and boom, there's your OBD2 connector here for your port. So the ArtiDiag Pro turned on. So here we have the actual unit. I thought there was a camera on here, but I guess not. It does have a kickstand. You see more and more of these mid-range and high-end units. They have a kickstand so you can set it on your desktop. Really, really nice. And it is running a version of Android, although it's more like locked down, more feel like an actual TOPDON OEM type software versus just a stock Android experience. It does have Wi-Fi, 2-year software updates, and 2-year warranty. Don't ask us what the software renewal fee is because we don't know right now. So leave us a comment in 2 years and we'll find out. Hey everyone, wanted to mention our website, scantooldepot.com. Whether you need a scan tool, TPMS equipment, ADAS equipment, battery chargers and testers, smoke machines, and a whole bunch more, definitely check out scantooldepot.com. You know, wrapping up the video, let me turn the car off here. Wrapping up the video, I like this thing. It's well built, it's durable. It doesn't have a camera, but you know, you don't necessarily need a camera, but it feels chunky enough that a shop could use it and it could withstand the rigors of a day-to-day shop. If you're a DIYer, definitely check this out. If you're looking for something slightly different, but still TOPDON and still really awesome, check out our other video, the TOPDON Phoenix Nano. We'll actually leave the link to that. It should be like up here or up here. I'm trying to point in the corner of the video. I don't know where it's at, but the link for that should pop up here somewhere. And we'll leave the link for this and the Phoenix Nano in the description of the video you're watching now, so you can make the informed choice. If you want to, buy a TOPDON brand, or maybe you want to get yourself like an Autel or an AutoFix, we have a whole host, a ton of different videos on different scan tools on our website and our channel, Fresh Vintage Garage. So definitely check out our channel, scroll up and down through the videos, and find that next scan tool that you need for your shop. With that, we appreciate you watching. If you like scan tools and shop equipment, if you like keeping your car certified fresh and on the road, Fresh Vintage Garage is your channel. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.